We attract what we are, not what we think we are, what we are unconsciously. This is the motto that Rocio Gutierrez, our psychologist today, brings to the topic. And in this conversation, we are going to talk in a very realistic, loving, compassionate way about how to get in your feet again when you fell in love and it didn't went well. Stay with us. I promise you it's going to be a delicious, wonderful episode. The psychologist Rocio Gutierrez Uriarte has her private practice in Mexico City. She has been working with those people who are having this difficulty to fall in love again. And she shares this experience with us. This episode today, it is a wonderful opportunity for you to listen something different. This is why we want people from other countries, because I want you to have this perspective of psychology from different parts of the world, in this case from Mexico. And Rocio not only speaks out of the books and out of her knowledge in her career, she also is telling us the story because she herself was in a domestic violence relationship. She managed to get out when her children were small. She was raising them successfully as a single mother, did her job, went to therapy, did everything that she needed, and now she dedicates herself to help other people to do the same. This conversation is it has these nudges of knowledge. So please be kind to us. Thank you. You are always so kind to me with my English, and I appreciate that. And today, be kind to Rocio because I really wanted for you to listen. And she was a little shy about her English, but you see, it is really worth it to listen to us today. And especially stay until the end. Because at the end, we share our stories. It came naturally because of the special day that was very, very, very special day for her today. So stay to the end and listen why. Welcome back, my dear amigos en harmony. As I promised you, we have more Latino women, and specifically from Mexico. This time is the psychologist Rocio Gutierrez, and with a topic that is very needed. Who didn't have this experience of have a broken heart? Yeah, Rocio, it's like I think if you are in this planet, you probably have a broken heart once in your lifetime. Yeah.
Yes, at least. Thank you so much, Carmen. I'm glad to be here and to be part of this uh, project that is exciting and
Mhm.
it like to me. I
Yeah.
think is a topic that we have been there once at least, maybe more, maybe two, three, or more times.
Yeah. Yes. So, what is it? Tell me about um, what is in a relationship that I got a broken heart and how to start over.
Well, we have to stop. We have to view inside ourselves and to look for these items that we think that another person, the other part of the couple, has made to us. The reality is that we have made something that we did to ourselves. So we have to look inside ourselves.
Hmm. Yeah. And what I am going to look for me.
Um, this kind of attitudes, reactions, that we made, maybe I didn't say stop in the right moment. Maybe I just left something to pass out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I didn't recognize that I am looking for another kind of relation, uh, not this kind of relation that I think I
Mm-hmm.
want, the right relationship. My attitude is like I'm going to be with this person in this time without feelings, and another day I'm going to be with another person again without feelings, and another day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that I don't want to recognize that I am avoiding this kind of behavior because I don't want to be clear with myself. So this is the topics that I think that we must review time after time. How many times? All the times as I need to recognize who really I am. To recognize that the other is not the person that has broken my heart.
Rocio, you just spoil the thing. What about if I just want to complain? I just want to be angry and blame the other person, and then you spoil my fun.
Um, yes, but as a person that is responsible from ourselves, we must stop this idea because I think that in the society, this idea gives us the chance that not take this responsibility, and we are not going to be happy, and we are going to be the same person waiting for different different results.
Uh-huh.
It's not
Yeah.
possible. This is not possible.
Mm-hmm. I keep doing the
So we
same and
have
the
to
same.
stop. We have to,
Mm-hmm.
yes, we have to stop it. We have to review it ourselves. Um, the decisions, the happiness, the construction is not in another hand. Is in
Mm-hmm.
our hands. So we have to take this responsibility, and it will give us a better results.
Mm-hmm. What I am understanding is let's do the personal work. If it's okay to have a broken heart, yeah, it is okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's going to get better if we do the personal work.
Yes, of course. Okay. Um, it's okay. It's common and it's needed. Also, is needed because if we recognize that we have a broken heart by the first,
Mm-hmm.
and the second, we recognize that we made something to get the broken heart. This is going to give us a chance, a very great chance, to build in order to our reaction.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
we have the capacity of see inside of ourselves, we are going to have a better results of this relation and in another
Uh-huh.
many items of our life.
Yeah, yeah. So I hope that if you are up to this point still listening to our episode, first of all, we really appreciate. Um, Here we are, two wonderful women, very knowledgeable, trying to give you in your language, yeah, our wisdom. Here we are, and
Yes.
thank you for being with us. And by this point, you realize it's personal work. If you are still here, you realize it's personal work. Thank you for the curiosity to keep working on yourself. And by this point, we realize it's not blaming the other person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And something that you say in the Spanish version is when we stay, when we process, when we work on ourselves, there is this openness to gratitude. That called my attention. You say like this openness to gratitude, this openness to passing through self-compassion. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to, maybe we are going to feel guilty, but we have to pass this. We have to
Mm-hmm.
work with this kind of feeling
Mm-hmm.
and pass it in order to have the conversation of our reactions, have more gratitude, have assertivity. Is
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Assertivity?
Have
Yeah.
assertiveness.
Um, yes. And
Mm-hmm.
then we are going to feel better. This
Mm-hmm.
is that we are looking for.
Yeah.
Feeling better every day and feeling with the power of get our life in our hand, not in the hand of another who can do
Yeah.
whatever they want with
Yeah.
us. This
Yes.
is not possible.
You
This
know,
is not possible.
Rocio, I work a lot with victims of domestic violence, and
Okay.
uh, if we don't do the work, if the person is in rush to get in another relationship, what I notice is they get somebody who is violent, but in different ways, in more subtle.
Yes. Oh,
So have you
yes.
noticed
Yes.
that?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe there is this kind of the point that we haven't seen inside ourselves and
Mm-hmm.
we didn't recognize that this violence we are being um, through it time
Uh-huh.
after time, maybe
Uh-huh.
since childhood,
Uh-huh.
maybe in another time of their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there is no one thing that the other made to me if
Mm-hmm.
I didn't made it to me by the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We have to discover how
Mm-hmm.
we did it to us.
Uh-huh. How we think sometimes we deserve the violence. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And we are the first that give us this violence. The one of another um, ideas or things that can say that this is made for us, this has been made for us, is uh, taken a look and we discovered that once there was another person that gave me violence twice and the third time and the fourth time.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we getting attached with this kind of person? What
Mm-hmm.
is the first reaction that I did that
Mm-hmm.
give us a result this kind of attach? We have
Mm-hmm.
to go inside ourselves, review inside ourselves this time and go back and back and back. I think this is the only the only way to stop with the
Mm-hmm.
violence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And just to be clear, yes, you were a victim. Yeah. Yes, there is an overpower. There is a time that you were vulnerable and you deserve self-love and self-care. But we are bringing you and pulling you to the self-affirmation that I can be aware, I can learn, and I can get out of this for next time. I can, but I need to work. I need to do the
Yeah.
work. Yeah. This is this is the important part because there is a controversy, Rocio, about the word victim in at least in California or in my peers. There is this controversy of a person is a victim, yes, because the other person had more power at this moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
more physical power, more political power, more financial power, or whatever. And also, being the victim opens a wide range of services for the person to recover. Yeah, like for example, the victims of crime that I work, sometimes the government pays 40 sessions for them. Yeah. So yes, this is why we recognize the vulnerability in being a victim. But what we are talking here is you also want to do your work. Yeah. You also want to look inside. You also want to pay attention how you dance this dance to get out of it. That makes sense, Rocio?
Yes, yes, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. Um, the victim is a victim, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but you can give a power looking at
Mm-hmm.
you, recognizing some items that you haven't been observed,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have to be a victim all your life. You have the possibility to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
If you learn what you have to learn,
Mm-hmm.
you will give this kind of life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Is there something else? This topic is sensitive, and I really appreciate that you are coming and talking to us because this topic is extremely needed, Rocio. It's extremely needed to
Yes, I
say
know it.
we got a broken heart and we are working. We need to do the work for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we can stop it. This
Yeah.
is the idea, the final idea. You can
Mm-hmm.
stop it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
deserve something better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, tell us what you say in Spanish about the today, the particular date.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I hope my English is the enough for
Uh-huh.
this. Um, I was telling you that last year in this date, the 2nd of November, this time, 13 o'clock,
Uh-huh.
I was getting married for my second marriage. So it's for me a pleasure to be here with you with this topic that is talking about going back to feel in love again. So I am glad to be here in this date. You say a word that I really loved, but
Uh-huh.
I didn't remember how did it
The
was.
deocidence. This is a deocidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this
Or
this
I don't know
yeah.
if how to say in English, Godcidence. God. It comes from God and coincidence. How you put together God and coincidence? Well, Godcidence. Yeah.
Yes, I think, and it's a perfect word.
Uh-huh.
So I am very excited from being here in this time. 1 year,
Uh-huh.
as I said, 1 year ago I was in my celebration.
In your wedding.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. You were getting married. Yeah.
yes.
And also for the people who is already listeners or followers, they know I am in my second marriage as well. An extremely
Okay.
happy second marriage, and we have 4 years married. And sometimes he comes to some episodes, but I can tell you it really required a lot of personal work to find the right one. I think when I did my personal work, the other one was ready. Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. I think in this topic we have to be ready to be with ourselves at first.
Hmm.
Then we will have the capacity to be with another one.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, Rocio, I think this is a perfect time to close our episode. Thank you. I really appreciate you are being so brave to be talking in English. And if you enjoy this episode and it's your language, Spanish, you may also want to come and see and or listen the episode in Spanish because actually we talk about different same topic but different jokes. I always say, yeah,
Yes.
same topic, different way of approach, and it complements actually one another. Yeah. So you may want to be. And if you are new in this Emotions in Harmony YouTube, thank you for being a part of this new channel that we created for you because we want you to have your language, your way. So thank you for being this. And if you are a long time listener of Emotions in Harmony, thank you. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Help us there. Yeah. So bye for now, my loving listeners, and see you the next time. Bye, Rocio. Thank you.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you if you are still with us because I know you want to fall in love again. I know you have curiosity. I know you want to flourish like a beautiful flower. And this episode is for that. If you are in YouTube, give us a like, put some comment, do something that inspire us to keep working for you, and subscribe to the channel. If you are in the podcast, I ask you to do some review in Apple, in Spotify, in whatever. Just give us your review because that really keep out our podcast going. And in particular, especially, share this episode if you think somebody is in need to fall in love again. And it's going to be wonderful if they do. Yeah. Okay. Bye for now, my dear listeners.